Welcome everyone to Northwest Florida State College, also known as NWFSC. This public college has 7 locations to serve students and communities throughout Northwest Florida. Located in the coastal heart of the Florida Panhandle, among beautiful beaches and picturesque places, NWFSC has a rich history you will love to learn about. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we're going to visit several locations to meet real students going to NWFSC right now, along with some incredible alumni. We'll hear stories from aspiring healthcare specialists, welders, and other passionate students who are eager to share their stories. Welcome to Northwest Florida State College, home of the Raiders. This is the College Tour. Okay, let's meet Kaden, a sophomore studying project management. Her family's military assignments moved her from Louisiana to Florida, and she now calls NWFSC home after transitioning from taking classes online to learning on campus. Tell us about your journey, Kaden.
Thanks, Alex. When I started looking for a college, I felt lost. I didn't know where to go or which degree I should pursue. When my dad's career moved my family to the area, I knew I wanted to stay close. I gave Northwest Florida State College a closer look and discovered a hidden gem. I started here as an online student. When I transferred, I wanted to step out of my comfort zone and be on campus. I was nervous at first, but the faculty here made this process incredibly easy. The teachers are incredibly knowledgeable and create a supportive environment through their education. I can believe how easily I adapted to changing my scenery and being in a school setting again. And speaking of scenery, the college has 7 locations with plenty for students to do on and off campus. The Niceville campus is the home of the Maddie Kelly Fine and Performing Arts Center, one of the premier performance venues in the area that hosts performances and exhibits of artists of all mediums. Most of the college's campuses and centers are within 30 minutes of the beaches along the Emerald Coast. Whether you're going to Destin or 30A, it is such a treat to drive to the beaches and watch the gorgeous sunset. In addition to its crystal clear waters, the surrounding area contains endless places to shop, dine, and play. Some of my favorite spots to hang out outside of campus are the Destin Commons, Crab Island, and the Boardwalk. No matter what major you choose, you won't just learn about it here. You'll gain life experience and have fun through it all. I continue to learn life skills through my education here. I feel prepared to step into the world with confidence to help me work towards my aspirations. That's all from me. See you at the beach, Alex.
Kaden, thank you for showcasing the beauty that surrounds Northwest Florida State College. Whether you're at the Niceville campus or the South Walton Center, there's something off campus for all students to enjoy. Thank you. It's time to meet Jennifer, a junior in the NWFSC Medical Laboratory Technology Program, also known as MLT. Let's head over to the MLT lab at the Fort Walton Beach campus, where she'll tell us all about how she got started. Take it away, Jennifer.
Hello, Alex. When I was ready to return to school to make a career change, I knew I needed a flexible and supportive school to balance my education with being a mom and supporting my family. I also thought I would follow the example of my mother and become a nurse or a teacher like my sister. I chose Northwest Florida State College for its flexible class options, hybrid programs, and multiple campus locations. Additionally, the college's career options and health services gave me the capability to pursue my dream of working in STEM. I wanted to be a part of positive patient outcomes, but I wasn't comfortable working directly with patients. With my advisor's help, I found the Medical Laboratory Technology program. The MLT program was like coming home. I was able to pursue my dream of a STEM career as a woman, mom, and leader. My professors and program director are all women of science, balancing their work and family life just like me. I've never had such incredible role models. The MLT laboratory was built with the technology to prepare us to go into working laboratories. Northwest Florida State College is committed to my success and supports me as a returning student pursuing a new career. I have access to free tutoring, advising, and financial aid. And professors who are always there to help whenever possible. It feels incredible to be a student and already have hospitals, clinics, and research facilities reaching out with job opportunities. I feel confident in the skills and knowledge I have gained here in the MLT program and the incredible support I've had from faculty and staff to one day take those skills to work in labs around the world. So come on, Alex, come hang out in the lab.
Jennifer, thank you for giving us a tour of the MLT lab. With the faculty and equipment at this lab, there are no limits to what students can learn and discover. This also goes to show how important it is to have role models in education. Thank you so much, Jennifer. And this looks pretty good on me. Take care. All right, y'all, it's time to meet Braden. He's a freshman studying mechanics at the NWFSC Aviation Center of Excellence in Crestview, Florida. And he's going to tell us about how students take their careers to the skies. You're clear for takeoff, Braden. Take it away.
Thank you, Alex. Growing up, I loved drawing and building with my bare hands, using Legos and crayons. And when I got into high school, I had no idea what I wanted to do. And then my mom found the Northwest Florida State College Aviation program. Before joining, I always wanted to know what the ins and outs of the aviation field was like. With the immersive experience that the college provides, students study real-world situations that they'll encounter in the field. When we're not in the hangar, we're hard at work studying diagrams and valuable information. My colleagues are always helping one another become the best we can be, whether it's in the classroom, the hangar, or elsewhere. The program and its teachers offer the best resources for students, including trips to airports where we get to see our lessons in real life, or when we get to visit the Air Force Armament Museum to look at repairs on antique planes and volunteer at the museum for even more valuable information and hands-on experience. The school offers so much to its students in the classroom and in the field, so whatever major you'll choose, they'll help you at the college. When I started out, I would have never imagined what I'd be able to do, learn, and see. I could not have done it without the admissions navigators down at the Niceville campus, who made the transition into the program amazingly easy. I'm not only learning engineering and communication skills that make me stand out, but I enjoy what I'm doing while working towards my dreams. That's my story. Back to you, Alex.
Thanks so much for sharing your experiences at the Aviation Center of Excellence, Braden. It's incredible to see the state-of-the-art facility that gives immersive hands-on experience. Students are certainly supported here regardless of what they study. Thank you, Braden. It's time to meet Jackie, the Executive Director of the college's Cybersecurity program. Let's hear about the experiences students get while attending NWFSC in the cybersecurity world. Take it away, Jackie.
Thanks, Alex. I'm happy to share the student experience in our cybersecurity program here at Northwest Florida. One of the things that our students will get when they come to Northwest Florida for the cybersecurity experience is that they will get excellent classroom and academic training. Our professors are individuals who actually work in the industry. They bring in that practical experience to the classroom and make sure that our students are able to apply current relevant knowledge to the actual theories that they are actually learning in the classroom. Key aspects of our program is hands-on experience. Hands-on experience is important because it allows students to practice so they can obtain industry certifications. Industry certifications are very important because they validate the students' knowledge, and they also allow students to be recognized in the community as cybersecurity experts. Another vital part of our program is pairing our students with internships within the community, having our students work side by side with industry experts to acquire skills and knowledge, and they themselves become cybersecurity experts. Come join us here at Northwest Florida State College to begin your cybersecurity experience. We look forward to making your cybersecurity dreams become a reality. Thank you.
Thank you, Jackie. This program has so much cool technology that's on the cutting edge of industry standards. It's great to hear how NWFSC prepares students for careers in cybersecurity. Thanks again. Let's catch up with Yvonne, a dual-enrolled student at NWFSC who's about to earn her high school diploma as well as an Associate of Arts degree. She's here to give us a rundown of the college's academic offerings from A to Z. Take it away, Yvonne.
Thanks, Alex. Hello, everyone. In 2021, I moved from Tennessee to Florida and had to find a new high school. After much research, I decided to attend the Collegiate High School at NWFSC. I'm now earning my Associate of Arts degree and my high school diploma through dual enrollment. As a CHS student, I've been able to receive excellent education for free because of NWFSC's dedication to providing all students with the resources needed to support the learning environment. My hard work has helped me to maintain my 4.0 GPA and to be on the NWFSC President's List for the past 3 semesters. I would not have been able to make these great grades without the help of the teachers at the college. The teachers and tutors are always willing to help you and truly want you to succeed. The Zogby Learning Commons offers free tutoring and other resources for students at the college. The teachers have helped me to enjoy my college experience by making learning fun and engaging. Along with attending college classes, I have also been given the opportunity to participate in events and extracurriculars, such as the Sigma Mu chapter Phi Theta Kappa and International Honor Society, and the National Society of Leadership and Success. Being a dual-enrolled student helped me to become accustomed to college life by earning my Associate of Arts degree and realizing my passion for the mental health care field. In addition, my time at NWFSC taught me that a college education does not only consist of taking the required classes for a particular career field. It also consists of learning how to optimize your time and developing meaningful relationships with faculty and staff. Thank you all for giving me the opportunity to share more about the Collegiate High School at NWFSC and its dual enrollment program. Back to you, Alex.
Awesome job, Yvonne. Thank you for sharing your academic experience with us. NWFSC offers so many resources to make sure all of its students succeed and exceed their academic potential. Thanks again, Yvonne. It is time to meet Ricky. He's a recent graduate of NWFSC who now works at the college as an admissions navigator. He's going to tell us all about the Fine and Performing Arts Department as well as the Maddie Kelly Arts Center. Ricky, that's your cue.
Hey Alex, it's great to be here today. I graduated from Northwest Florida State College in 2022, and since then, I was hired on here as an admissions navigator. I love how small and affordable Northwest Florida State College is compared to other major universities. I did not come from money, so I knew growing up that it would be up to me to pay for my own education. As a performer, I was able to apply my passions of theater and singing to good use, and I earned a full ride scholarship, which then allowed me to earn a degree without having to pay anything out of pocket. When it came to performances, I had many opportunities to shine on our 1,700-seat Maddie Kelly Arts Center main stage due to our smaller class sizes. When I transitioned to the professional world, I had what I needed to perfect my craft thanks to the experience, resources, and know-how I earned at Northwest Florida State College. The Maddie Kelly Arts Center is home to some of our beautiful theaters and performing spaces that host tons of events, from traveling Broadway shows to exhibits that host world-renowned artists. You're bound to find something that sparks your creative fire. Northwest Florida State College presents unique opportunities for professional-level experiences in dance, theater, music, and visual arts. These experiences complement academics to provide you with 2-year AS degrees, industry-specific certifications, or even 2-year transfer programs. We also host multiple student-run productions each year that allow students to express themselves in ways they might not have ever had the chance to do so before. My time at Northwest Florida State College and the opportunities presented to me at the Maddie Kelly Art Center have fully prepared me for a life outside of college. I get the pleasure of telling my story to others every single day. Now, without further ado, back to you, Alex.
And that's a wrap, Ricky. Thank you for sharing your experience as a student, performer, and employee. The campus offers so many creative outlets for students of all experience levels. There's a place on stage or behind the scenes for everyone. Thanks again, Ricky. Let's hear from Brad, a welding graduate who returned as an instructor at NWFSC. Brad is going to share about his passion that turned into his teaching career, as well as the college's different education options that prepare students to enter the workforce. Take it away, Brad.
Hey everyone, how's it going? After my time serving in the military, I still wasn't 100% sure what I wanted to do for a living. Northwest Florida State College really helped me discover my passion. Starting college again was a little intimidating, to be honest, but the Northwest Florida's faculty and staff were extremely helpful in guiding me in the right direction. The Northwest Florida State College Veterans and Military Success Center helped me get the most out of my benefits towards completing my certificate in basic welding technology and then advanced welding technology. The welding program at Northwest Florida State College gives you a skill set that prepares you for what is expected of a welder when out in the world. It treats each day as if you're working on a job site, in the field, or at a fabrication shop. The welding program teaches not just what it means to weld something, but reaches further into all the different types of welding processes in depth, and learn how and when to use each method. Just like welding, the college's workforce development program covers all sorts of career and technical education options. Whether you're interested in hands-on work with typical trades, have a passion for serving and protecting your community, or anything in between, there's something here for everyone. Regardless of which program it is, the faculty and staff at Northwest Florida State College are here to help students succeed. My experience with the welding program has now given me a whole new point of view and experience on its own. I went from being a student in these very booths to teaching what I love doing. It's an honor to inspire and help new aspiring welders grow the skill set needed to thrive in this high-demand trade skill. Back to you, Alex.
Brad, it's awesome learning about your experience on both sides of the classroom. It's great to see how many options are offered for students who want to enter the workforce equipped with the tools they need to succeed. That was awesome. Thanks again. Let's head over to meet Ariana and Andrew, two high school seniors who have a lot to share about extracurricular activities here on campus. Students at the Collegiate High School can participate in any program or club at NWFSC. Talk about a unique environment. Tell us more about what both of you are up to here on campus.
Hello, everyone.
Hey Alex, it's great to be here with you. For me and my family, education has always been a top priority for us. That's why when I heard about Collegiate High School, I knew I had to apply. At CHS, I'm able to enjoy the high school experience while also getting the perks of being a college student. I'm able to fully immerse myself in the wide variety of extracurriculars on campus, including the Radical Raiders robotics team, the speech and debate team, and Spanish club. I make my own schedule, take classes with college professors, pursue hobbies and passions in class and in clubs. Northwest Florida State College offers the optimal out-of-class experience, with extracurriculars ranging from going and watching a performance at the Maddie Kelly Art Center to seeing our esports team prepare for competition on the flight deck. Ari, take it from here.
Thanks, Andrew. As a military child, I've attended a lot of different schools, and Northwest Florida State College is the perfect fit for me. The college offers so many opportunities, both inside and outside of the college. And the dual enrollment program allows me to further my education while exploring future career choices. Along with that, the CHS Capstone program allows me to explore my future career choices ahead of other students. I love getting involved in extracurriculars at the school, and at the college, there are so many options. I'm a captain and head of programming for the Radical Raiders robotics team, and it's a great experience to learn all the mechanics of a robot and compete at different levels. Out of all the schools that I have attended, Collegiate High School and Northwest Florida State College have stood out among the rest. High schoolers, if you're looking to jumpstart your college life, then NWFSC is the place to be. That's all. Back to you, Alex.
Thank you for sharing your experiences, Ariana and Andrew. And how cool were those robots? Not only do students from CHS get a high school diploma, but they also receive an associate degree from NWFSC. You both will have a great jump start on your careers. Thanks again. Get ready to meet Sophie and Frederick, a dynamic sister-brother duo at the Collegiate High School at NWFSC. Sophie is a high school freshman and Frederick is a high school senior. They're here to give us a start-to-finish overview of CHS. Let's hear it, Sophie and Frederick.
Hey Alex, thank you for having us.
We are so happy to be here. Collegiate High School is by far one of the best high schools in Okaloosa County. I personally applied because of the opportunity it grants students to obtain certifications and requirements that benefit college applications. After researching and comparing my options, I determined that CHS was the best fit. CHS provides its students with the ability to learn accountability, responsibility, and professionalism skills.
In addition to receiving our high school diploma, us CHS students also receive an Associate's in Arts and Science degree upon our senior year of graduation. Students get free textbooks and tuition, as well as access to campus resources, including the academic tutoring and personal attention to each student. CHS and the Northwest Florida State College also have numerous clubs and activities for students. This includes the African American Student Association, History Club, Brain Bowl, Art Club, and so much more. Students receive information in the classroom from the college professors who have advanced degrees and are passionate about helping students thrive and pursue their goals. CHS and Northwest Florida State College strive to help students obtain the information they need to succeed while also hosting a wide variety of groups for students to have fun.
The Associate in Science program introduces students to the basic concepts of window applications and different coding languages. Upon graduating with an Associate's in Science degree, students can successfully apply for various jobs in fields such as information technology support. The Association in Arts degree, on the other hand, provides students with a general information in education and other useful career skills.
CHS has prepared us for college in so many ways and has greatly impacted my way of thinking. We will continue to use the critical skills we've learned, such as communication, problem solving, and open-mindedness.
Well, that's a wrap.
Back to you, Alex.
Way to go, Sophie and Frederick. Thank you for sharing your experiences at CHS. I'm glad to hear that students can start their college journey as early as the 9th grade. It's incredible. And it's a great option for those who want to get ahead of the game. Great job, you two. Okay, everyone, we're going to meet the welding program's one and only Will. He became a welding student at NWFSC right out of high school. He's going to tell us how the program makes sparks fly, literally. Will, take it away.
Thanks, Alex, and hello to everyone watching. My story begins with my father. And for as long as I can remember, he's worked on cars and it's been a huge part of my life. My father and I have talked about custom building cars for a while and it piqued my interest in welding. I had heard tons about Northwest Florida State College's impressive welding program, so here I am. I started the welding program right out of high school and it's taught me a lot more than I could ever imagine. From the students to the instructors, everyone in this program has been extremely helpful and kind. Since day one, I've learned so much from my classmates and how they explain and do things. The welding shop encourages learning from success and failures so that you can improve yourself and your skills. I've developed time management skills and have bettered the quality of my work, whether it's completing a homework assignment or welding above my head on top of a ladder. I'll be the first to admit I'm not a big school person, but the students, faculty, and staff have been open, kind, and helpful, and it goes a long way. Everything I've seen has been top-notch when it comes to financial aid, military benefits, and other resources for students. And this had a big impact on my decision to come here. Once I finish this welding course, I'll take my experience on the road and apply it to the real world, where it matters most. One day you'll hopefully see me building cars with my father, like I've always dreamed. NWFSC is setting me up for that. Thank you, Alex. Back to you.
Wow, Will, you and your fellow students have a bright future ahead. It is amazing to hear how the college supports students like you in achieving and going beyond their dreams. Thanks again, Will. All right, y'all, how great is Northwest Florida State College? I want to thank all these wonderful Raiders for sharing their stories and their love for NWFSC. I definitely enjoyed my time here on this beautiful sunny campus, and I hope you have too. These students are excellent, the locations are gorgeous, and the faculty and staff are passionate about what they do. Now, before I go, I had the great opportunity to spend some time with the president of Northwest Florida State College, Dr. Stevenson. So please stick around for that. But for now, that's all from me. Now it's your turn to go learn more about NWFSC. And we hope to see you on campus real soon. Cheers, everyone. So what are you all doing here that makes these students so special?
Well, I don't really think it's anything unique other than what we should be doing, and that's focusing on student success. You know, students are our most valuable asset. They're the most critical part of what we do. Making each and every one of them successful is our pride and joy.
You see it all around. It's fantastic. Thank you so much for having the college tour here.
Thank you very much for being here.